Trump administration with a warning to Americans living in Iran right now. And that message is you got to get out. President Trump is weighing a possible military response to those anti-government protest crackdowns that we're seeing, which, by the way, have killed hundreds in Iran. The death toll continues to rise. Any show of force could put tens of thousands of troops in the Middle East at risk of retaliation. And this comes as Iranians are making their first calls since phone access was restored, describing heavy security in cities as well. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey has more from the White House this morning. Tom, good morning to you. What should we all be looking out for as the president mulls over this decision?
Hey, Markie, the thing to watch out for today will be a meeting happening here at the White House later today with President Donald Trump and a group of senior national security advisors. They will discuss what exactly to do next with this situation with Iran, with possible military strikes high on that list of considerations right now. For one, Iran is saying that it does remain open to diplomacy, but it is, quote, prepared for war. President Trump says that the country wants to negotiate a possible nuclear deal, but Iran's crackdown on anti-government protests has led to more than 600 people dying and over 10,000 others being arrested. A source with the administration telling NewsNation that President Trump has a range of options in front of him as he weighs a final decision.
Airstrikes would be one of the many options that are on the table for the commander-in-chief. Diplomacy is always the first option for the president. He's told all of you last night that what you're hearing publicly from the Iranian regime is quite differently from the messages the administration is receiving privately. And I think the president has an interest in exploring those messages.
And take a look at this. The U.S. virtual embassy for Iran has warned any Americans living in the country to, quote, expect continued internet outages, plan alternative means of communication, and if safe to do so, consider departing Iran by land to Armenia or Turkey. Ahead of the meeting, though, today, President Trump warning other countries not to do any sort of business with Iran, saying that if they do so, they will face a 25% tariff when doing any future business with the United States. Markie?
And Tom, I feel like so many across the world are just on edge while we wait for the decision that President Trump makes here. What kind of threat are American troops under as this tension grows?
Well, Iran's Speaker of the Parliament issued a very serious threat towards America, saying that if the country forcefully responds to Iran's crackdown protests, U.S. military bases and ships in the region could be targets for the Iranian military. Now, to put that danger in perspective, take a look at this map right here, because military data show more than 30,000 service members remain stationed within the range of Iran's short-range missiles, while an additional 9,000 could be reached with medium-range ballistic missiles. So right now, Israel remains on high alert because they too have received threats from Iran. NATO watching this situation very closely, and no doubt countries along shipping routes in the Middle East also watching this situation closely, because no matter what the United States chooses to do next, it could bring a big impact across the region. Markie?
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.